Have you ever wondered about the mysteries that keep even the world's brightest minds scratching their heads? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into some of the most baffling unsolved cases that continue to puzzle experts to this day. Let's start with the chilling Dyatlov Pass incident of 1959. Picture this. 9 experienced hikers venture into Russia's Ural Mountains never to return alive. What investigators found was straight out of a horror movie. Their tent was slashed from the inside. Bodies were scattered across the snow, some with inexplicable injuries, crushed ribs without any external bruising, missing tongues, and oddly enough, traces of radiation on their clothes. Was it an avalanche, secret military weapons testing, or something more supernatural? Decades later, we're still no closer to the truth. Then there's the legendary lost city of Atlantis. You've probably heard of it, but here's what makes it so fascinating. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato described it as an advanced civilization with technology far beyond its time, grand architecture, and a powerful navy. But here's the catch. No one has ever found it. Some believe it's buried beneath the Mediterranean Sea. Others think it's in the Atlantic Ocean. And some suggest it might be the ancient Minoan civilization of Crete. Some mysteries in our world seem to defy all explanation, leaving even the brightest minds scratching their heads. Today, let's dive into 4 of the most baffling unsolved mysteries that continue to puzzle experts worldwide. Let's start with the infamous Bermuda Triangle. Stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, this mysterious patch of ocean has earned a sinister reputation. Over the years, numerous ships and aircraft have vanished without a trace, seemingly swallowed by the sea itself. What's even more puzzling, many disappeared in perfect weather conditions. Some blame magnetic anomalies that interfere with navigation equipment. Others point to extreme weather patterns, and yes, there are those who believe aliens might be involved. But despite countless investigations, we still can't explain why this particular area seems to be a magnet for disappearances. Then there's the chilling case of the Zodiac Killer, one of the most notorious serial killers who terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 70s. What made this case particularly fascinating was the killer's love of publicity. They sent taunting letters to local newspapers, filled with complex ciphers and codes. While some of these messages have been cracked, others remain unsolved to this day. Despite one of the largest manhunts in American history, the Zodiac's true identity remains a mystery, taking their secrets to the grave. Now let's travel back to 1518 in Strasbourg, where one of history's most bizarre events occurred, the Dancing Plague. Imagine this. Dozens of people suddenly started dancing in the streets, unable to stop. They didn't dance for hours or even just a day. This went on for days. Many danced until they collapsed from exhaustion, and several even died. Modern scientists are still debating what caused this strange phenomenon. Was it mass hysteria? Some type of food poisoning? A religious fervor? We may never know what compelled these people to dance themselves to death. Finally, there's the Voynich manuscript, perhaps the world's most mysterious book. Dating back hundreds of years, this ancient text is written in a completely unknown writing system, filled with elaborate illustrations of strange plants that don't seem to exist, and bizarre astronomical diagrams. The most fascinating part? Despite centuries of attempts by the world's top cryptographers and even modern artificial intelligence, no one has been able to crack its code. Is it an elaborate hoax? An encrypted medieval medical text, or something else entirely? These mysteries remind us that despite all our technological advances and scientific understanding, some things still elude explanation. Perhaps that's what makes them so captivating. They keep us wondering, questioning, and searching for answers in a world we think we know so well. But if it was so advanced, how could an entire civilization just vanish? Speaking of vanishing acts, let's talk about the WOW signal. In 1977, astronomer Jerry Amon was reviewing data from Ohio State University's Big Ear radio telescope when he spotted something extraordinary. A signal so powerful and unusual he wrote "wow" on the printout. For 72 seconds, this mysterious signal from deep space matched exactly what scientists expected alien communication might look like. Despite decades of searching that same patch of sky, we've never heard it again. Was it our first contact with extraterrestrial intelligence, or just cosmic background noise? We may never know. And finally, there's the disappearance of Amelia Earhart, perhaps aviation's greatest mystery. In 1937, the celebrated pilot and her navigator vanished somewhere over the Pacific Ocean during their attempt to circumnavigate the globe. Despite being one of the largest search efforts in naval history, Not a single confirmed piece of wreckage was ever found. Did they crash and sink? Were they captured by the Japanese military? Or did they land on a remote island and survive as castaways? New theories emerge every few years, but the truth remains elusive. These mysteries remind us that despite all our technological advances and scientific knowledge, our world still holds secrets that defy explanation. And maybe that's what makes them so captivating. They keep us wondering, searching, and imagining what might have been.